Okay. Hi, everybody. Stella Rose all day. Today is September 9th, 0909. 0909. So today was another day that, like, just required too much energy in the wrong direction. Okay. Like, it's necessary for me to have to get restraining orders put in place now because I can't have people like accusing me of being in a gang online or like defaming my name, slandering my name, saying that I'm lying and all this other stuff. It's just like the people who killed Aaron Carter, that's a real gang, okay? It's the Blood Gang from southern Los Angeles, okay? Like, they really do kill people. ATM Richie, he really is a hired hitman, okay? He really does belong to a gang. They belong to a blood gang, okay? That's for real. Everybody that's in the books that I write about Aaron Carter, it's a full-blown RICO act, okay? It's also so like it's Los Angeles, it's Las Vegas, it's different parts of New York, and it's also Ocala, Florida, Miami, Florida, West Palm, St. Pete's, Gulfport, what other areas? But the base of it all runs out of Los Angeles, okay? And so I don't recommend you interacting with these people online at all. They're very dangerous. It's not to be taken lightly. It's been, it's been awful doing Aaron's story because these criminals and like they're career criminals. And so basically like the online gang, the online stalkers, they're paid stalkers. Okay. This is like something that they get paid to do. And it's just like, oh God, I don't understand how did Aaron Carter get involved with these gangs like this? I just don't understand it. I don't understand how somebody like Aaron Carter got involved with these gangs. And I mean, it's not just like keyboard warriors. These people are full-blown gangs, okay? Like John Mitchell Momo. Okay, so his girlfriend Monique Ba, who was Prince, the artist formerly known as Prince's realtor, who was killed in a trap murder. And the parole officer, they got like 8 people, but like 4 people are doing jail time. Like these people, they really do. This is like a career for them, okay? These people really exist. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. That's why it's like, I'll be so glad when Aaron's book is published because besides the people that I already deal with, like in law enforcement, I would never deal with these people. They're so bad. Like I don't need to be involved with people that are like fentanyl dealers and drug traffickers and they're into human trafficking and stuff like that. I don't need to be involved with things like that. I mean, it's just the worst of the worst of the worst of the worst, okay? And they don't like it that I'm exposing all of the evidence online and that it's getting out and more people are reading it because, they want people to believe their narrative that Aaron was a drug addict who was a mental case, who drowned in a tub when all of that's a big lie. And they've also confessed to that, okay? So the people who follow me, they don't know the entire story unless they read everything that I've documented online about Aaron Carter, okay? Aaron Carter was killed in a trap murder by a gang, okay? The homicide detective that wrote the autopsy report that said that he drowned is full of shit, okay? And that's why that office is under investigation. Because you can't say that somebody drowned when they don't have any water in their lungs. And then you have 3 confession tapes, okay, and other people that have already came forward and gave witness testimony that have already coincided with ATM Richie's confession tapes, okay? So because it's such a large RICO act that you know how many states are involved? You know how many people are involved in Aaron Carter's murder, okay? And they just target me because I'm telling the truth, okay? But they go beyond what normal, like, it's one thing, like, like when you go on TikTok and you see like that one lady, I think her name is like Esty or whatever, and she does like videos about Kamala Harris, and she's joking, like it's funny, it's like a parody, that's like one thing, you know what I'm saying? But like they're unhinged what they do, okay? And it's because their brains are melted from all the drugs that and all the crack that they smoked, and all of the, they're just these are people that are in the fentanyl trade, like for real, okay? They like really do deal in fentanyl drug trafficking, and they really do kill people, okay? And I apologize to the people who are, they don't feel comfortable commenting like on my social media because they're getting attacked by the gangs as well. But all I can do is report it to law enforcement and, move forward with restraining orders. And that's what I'm doing. And that's just the way that I'm going to handle it. I have a right as an author to author books and to have true crime blogs or anything like that, okay? And if you don't agree with what I have to say, that's okay. But you can't say that I'm lying, and you can't say that I'm a whack job, and you can't say that I need to be 5150'd by my family. You can't if you want to bring my family into it, go ahead, but they will sue you, okay? They will sue you. They won't dick around with just restraining orders. They'll full blown sue your ass, and you will have to pay them, okay? And it will be very expensive. I'm not going to speak for them. Their lawyers will speak for them, I'm sure, but I will have my lawyers be in contact with the gang, with the people in the gang, and we're going to go the whole route with restraining orders again, because I just can't have that. I can't have people doing that. It's not right to me. What I've done a lot of work on Aaron's case. Because of the work that I've done on Aaron's case, then Jane Carter, the next of kin to Aaron Carter, will rightfully get what is coming to her, okay? And not Melunia from Bologna, okay? Melunia from Bologna was downgraded in the court system, and that's why she had to hire a lawyer, okay? And Melanie, if you're disputing anything that I'm saying, have your lawyer contact me. I have lawyers, and we'll go to court, and we'll go ahead and have a discovery about where you were the night that Aaron died. Okay. And we'll go ahead and we'll do a whole forensic accounting of your phone and your digital footprint. Okay, I don't have a problem with that. We'll check the star, Miguel Garcia into it. We'll get the Joker 305, Lawrence Sullivan involved, because I still believe that those two were the ones that killed BJ Carter. You know what I'm saying? So if my light is bothering your demons, then we're going to have to settle this in a court of law, because I can't have you guys going ahead and gang stalking me and like sending people to my home and things like that. I'm not going to allow it. I know that you guys don't have anything to live for because you're facing jail time. Okay, so I get that you're just drawing at straws, but unless you can actually prove that anything that I've done is a lie, then you're going to have to be restrained from law enforcement. I'll send you to jail. I don't care if you have to do jail time. I really don't care. You're putting yourself in that position, and that's where I'm headed with every single person that has been harassing me online and harassing my family and also my followers, okay? So I just want to let you know that this is the route that I'm going, and this will happen. So, you know, Melanie, if you don't like the fact that, I'm putting evidence out there online, then have your lawyer contact me. Well, if you think $5,000 for the probate, was a lot of money, well, that's nothing. That just scratches the surface of what you're going to have coming to you. And I hope that, the silver lining to all of this is that Jane, who is Aaron Carter's mom, I hope that, we helped her out, because Melanie could never prove that that kid was Aaron's. She just goes around and says that because she's a scam artist, okay? And she wants your money. She wants you to support her and Taylor Helgeson's kid, okay? And as far as the arrest warrants and things like that that will happen in Aaron Carter's case, that will happen, okay? So they don't have a protection or a safety net or anything like they think that they do. And so it will play out like that. So I'm okay with waiting a couple of months for things to play out in the legal system and in the media, and I don't have a problem with that. You know what I mean? But in the meantime, I'm not going to allow people to harass me, and it goes way too far. You can't send people to my apartment. You can't send people to the place where I live. You can't do that. That's not legal. That's harassment, okay? And so, but the people that Aaron were involved with, they're gangbangers, dude. Like full blown blood gangbangers. They advertise trap murders. They're just very low vibrational criminal people, okay? And so, I feel bad for the people that are suing the brother because, again, what Jerry Schumann said on Fallen Idols, as far as like the BSB gang stalkers, they're they're actually hired stalkers. Like this is what they do for a living, okay? And they're in human trafficking, they're in they're involved with the drug trafficking, like I said, and they're involved with murder. So I will be glad when I'm done with Aaron's book, because I'm too good to be involved with people that are just so disgusting that they have no regard for life and all they care about is screwing people out of their money. But I don't have a problem going to court and filing restraining orders, and I've already started the process, and people are going to start getting served probably this week, and so that'll be very exciting. So I just want to let you know that I think that I've had a lot of fun interacting with Aaron's fans and, putting the information out on the internet. So the people who killed him will be held responsible. But at the same time, they're just very trashy, like white trash, low grade people. And I don't really need to associate with stuff like that. So I think I have like 4 chapters left that I'm gonna upload, and then I'll upload the paperbacks and the hard copies and the hardcovers and stuff like that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the fan testimonials yet. I kind of need to pick and choose with what I want to put in the book. So I don't know. Like it, everybody's has a different opinion of what you want to say to Aaron, but like it needs to be appropriate for the publication. Otherwise, I won't consider the submission. But they're just mad because they don't want evidence to be out there. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't want you to know that ATM Richie's mom was Betty the housekeeper that really wasn't a homeless lady, or Angel Hawansky was there while Aaron was dead upstairs. They don't want you to know those things. But I'm telling you them because it's the truth of what happened. Okay? So I mean, at least you'll know what really happened to Aaron Carter. But my God, Aaron, what were you doing with these people? How did this Melanie Martin person come to your life? Like after after like she does, you know, whatever. I mean, I firmly believe that Melanie will do jail time, and like whoever does care cover her story while she's in jail, like you really need to do the backstory on that one, because like when they said in Matthew Perry's homicide that there's a whole underground like of people that work that whole area. Yeah, it's like that whole area. It's like that whole Hollywood area. Like you couldn't pay me, okay, to live in California. California to me is just a complete dumpster fire. It's ran by drugs and gangs and just people who target other people who have money. And that's it. Erin got targeted, and Melanie thinks that she can go ahead and pull the wool over everybody's eyes. That, when she trapped Erin with that kid, and Louis knows that he had an affair with Melanie and that Prance is his kid, okay? So it's just going to be one of those things where the law enforcement's going to have to force her to do the right thing, because she's not going to be able to get anything out of Aaron's estate. She doesn't have a claim. That's not his kid. Aaron even acknowledged it wasn't his kid. But if you guys don't want to agree with what I have to say, that's fine. You don't have to agree with what I have to say, but there's a healthy way for you to go ahead and have a debate. It's not about calling people on the phone and harassing them because they're my followers, or it's just the things that they do. It's people that have mental illness, okay? And the people that are doing what they're doing, they're mentally ill, okay? And they've been mentally ill and they have a history of it. They have a record of it. So that's why, they need to have restraining orders put against them, because they don't know how to act appropriately at all. Okay, so I'm going to have to force them to do that, which is really just part of what I guess I signed up for, but it's just completely uncalled for. You know what I mean? It's just completely uncalled for. But it's just, I don't know, you guys. I would not comment on my stuff. The people who I've been talking to the entire time, I have a connection with them and how I talk to them, and they already know. But you're just becoming a target for a gang, and it's a real gang. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. They killed Aaron Carter, okay? And they don't have any regard for life at all. And if they think that you're talking to the authorities and you're bringing evidence, or you have spoken, or you have done a plea deal, they're going to come after you and they're going to kill you. I guarantee you, all the people that were involved in Aaron Carter's murder will never even make it to get arrested, because they will kill them, okay? They will kill them. You've seen Louis and Momo threaten Miguel, okay, on alive with a gun, okay? And it wasn't just a little pistol, all right? It was a semi-automatic rifle, all right? These people are very dangerous people, so please do not engage with them. I'm not contacting people outside of this unless it's law enforcement, okay? So that's where I'm at right now with Aaron Carter's story. Once again, I had to go back and deal with law enforcement again, and I'm not gonna stand down. I'm gonna stand up for myself. So the police will be at your door soon. Namaste. You didn't slow me down at all, but you will be embarrassed. I love to show restraining orders online. Bye.